My name is Eve Kroencke. I'm a senior at St. John's, and I plan to attend Texas A&M in the fall to major in neuroscience and English. My favorite colors are green and purple. I love a good book. And, as any one of my friends could tell you, I am the biggest fan of chocolate chip cookies. I wake up most mornings and write myself a schedule of things I need to get done. It gives me a sense of accomplishment and pride to scratch something off of it. And I highly recommend this, I always start off my to-do lists with make a list. In the beginning of my high school career, I was never at a loss for work or activities that needed to be completed before the day's end. But despite writing down, pray, or read scripture on the very top of the list, I seemed to always push that to the side. And whenever I did so, I was left feeling both guilty and confused. Guilty because I knew that God was more important than the worldly agenda that I prioritized. And confused because if I did make time for God within my schedule, I always stepped away feeling more centered and at peace. So why didn't I do it more often? Through student ministries, through Sunday morning services, Wednesday night small groups, and everything in between, I have learned that faith is not something you achieve. Instead of putting God aside and promising to spend time with Him in the future, I have started to find Him in all of my little moments. Instead of trying to put out the fires and then find the peace, I now look for peace in the chaos. Despite what I previously thought, I will never reach a point in my faith where I can call myself the perfect Christian. I have learned that God knows I'm not perfect. That's why He sent Jesus to die for me. God knew that I would struggle with focusing on the things in front of me instead of eternity. That's why His grace is abundant and His love profound. So, as I spend my last months as a student at Student Ministries, I wanted to thank a few of the people who helped me recognize that through God, I am enough. Thank you, Joseph, for every thoughtful answer to any of my theological ponderings, and for that wonderful question, yes, but have you prayed about it? Thank you, Rob, for being the most graceful and kind leader I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. Thank you, Savannah, for asking the hard questions of me, for making me think, and for recommending the best books. Thank you, Katie, for your loyalty, good humor, and fantastic advice. And finally, for all of the students who come after me, I promise, you are in great hands. Thank you.